A tall man is on his way, and this is something you need to know right away. My beloved child, stay right here and don't move. Something is already in motion, something that began the moment your heartbeat felt slightly heavier last night. The air shifted, the wind carried a whisper, and somewhere not far from you, a tall man started walking toward your destiny. You might not see him yet, but he's closer than you think. His arrival will not be random, it has been written in the unseen pages of divine timing. His presence will test your peace, your patience, and everything you've ever believed about trust. Tonight, when the world slows and your thoughts begin to drift, you'll feel it, a faint vibration, a silent call. It's not fear, it's recognition. Your soul will remember something before your mind can name it. There is a reason your intuition has been restless lately. Heaven has assigned someone to deliver a message that no one else can carry for you. And that someone is tall, quiet, and already on his way. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Listen carefully, because from this point forward, every small sign matters. A tap on the window, a name in a dream, a sudden chill when you think of someone, these are confirmations that the movement has begun. This tall man carries energy that can open doors no one else could. But his steps are slow for a reason, he's being divinely timed to arrive when you're ready, not when you're waiting. The universe protects its most powerful moments with delay. You'll notice, soon, the clocks around you behaving strangely. Time will feel stretched, as if everything is being slowed down just for this encounter. That's not your imagination, it's alignment. Archangel Michael says this moment cannot be missed. Heaven has chosen the hour, and the path is already unfolding like a secret written in wind. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My dear one, your energy has been preparing for this meeting long before you knew it existed. That man's arrival will not bring chaos, it will bring exposure. He carries something with him that reveals the truth behind what's been hidden from you. When his eyes meet yours, your past and your present will collide. That look will tell you everything words failed to express. You'll understand who was lying, who was loyal, and why things had to fall apart first. Don't run from it. The test isn't in what he says, it's in what you feel when he stands in front of you. The tall man's silence will speak louder than any confession. This is not a warning, it's a preparation. Because when destiny moves, even silence becomes a message. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved, you have felt his energy around you for days. Maybe it appeared in the shadow at your window, maybe through the dream that replayed 3 nights in a row. That was no accident. Heaven has been trying to prepare you through symbols. The tall man represents more than a person, he represents a turning point. He's walking toward you not to harm, but to deliver closure wrapped in clarity. You'll know it when he looks at you and your heartbeat feels both terrified and relieved. There's a truth he carries, one that could only come through him. Don't fear it, even if it shakes you. Divine truth never destroys what's meant to last, it only clears what's blocking your blessing. Archangel Michael says, you will not face this alone. The same light that guided him toward you will protect you when your worlds finally meet. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Stay close now, because the signs are about to become undeniable. You'll start seeing the color blue everywhere, a signal that protection is surrounding you. Numbers like 1111 or 517 will repeat, hinting that time is narrowing toward your destined encounter. That tall man isn't a stranger from nowhere. He has crossed your path before, in fleeting moments you dismissed as coincidence. But now, those brief connections will begin to make sense. You might see him appear in a dream one last time before the real meeting. In that dream, he will stand still, hands empty, heart heavy, and say nothing. Because sometimes, destiny doesn't speak until it arrives. Heaven wants you to stay grounded. Don't chase the meaning too early, it will unfold when he appears, not before. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved child, the energy around you is shifting quickly. The tall man is no longer just approaching, he's entering your orbit. The wind will feel heavier, your thoughts sharper, and your emotions unusually alive. These are signs that the connection is activating. People around you might act strangely without knowing why. Some will suddenly grow distant, others will appear nervous. That's because divine energy exposes intentions, and his presence will bring out truth in everyone. You'll notice conversations changing tone, messages appearing at strange hours, and silence growing louder between you and certain people. That silence is sacred, it's clearing space for what's meant to arrive. When he finally comes, remember this, not every answer will be spoken aloud. Some truths are transmitted heart to heart. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Listen, chosen one, the tall man's journey began not by chance but by command. Heaven whispered his name into the winds of purpose, and his steps began toward you long before you realized something was missing. He carries the balance you've been praying for, the stability your soul has been craving. But the moment he arrives, your world might feel like it's spinning, because divine alignment often feels like disruption first. You'll feel drawn to him with a strange mix of peace and electricity. That's the vibration of destiny catching up to you. Don't resist it. Let it flow. Archangel Michael says, this union is timed by heaven's clock, not human emotion. Trust the sequence. The delay was protection, not punishment. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My dearest heart, before he reaches you, something must leave. A situation or a person who once seemed important will suddenly fade out of your story. Don't chase what exits now, it's making space for what enters next. The tall man doesn't come with chaos, but he comes with clarity. His words might sting before they heal, because truth always arrives with light. You'll see things you couldn't see before. When he speaks your name, you'll feel your spirit recognize it as if it's been waiting to hear it said right. That's when you'll know, this isn't coincidence, it's alignment. Heaven's hand has guided this meeting since the day your heart first broke. Now, the repair begins. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. My beloved, take a deep breath. The moment of meeting isn't far, it's closer than your fear, nearer than your doubt. When it happens, don't question why it feels so divine, just allow the scene to unfold. You will be exactly where you're meant to be. Every missed call, every delay, every lonely night was preparing your timeline for this. You were never behind, you were being refined. The tall man will look at you with recognition that pierces time. It will feel like two souls remembering an unfinished promise. And in that moment, the world will go silent, because heaven will be watching. When it's over, your heart will whisper the truth you've been seeking: this was never random. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. My beloved child, don't move away now, because what's coming next is the part most people never live long enough to understand. The tall man's journey toward you was never about distance, it was about divine sequence. Each delay, each tear, each sleepless night was heaven's way of synchronizing the exact moment your paths collide. He's been tested through storms you can't see. His silence wasn't rejection, it was refinement. There were things he had to lose before he could carry what belongs to you. When you meet, it won't look dramatic from the outside. But inside, your heart will tremble like it remembers a song it once forgot. That trembling is heaven confirming that everything is unfolding exactly as written. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. My dearest one, you may have noticed strange coincidences lately: songs repeating, numbers echoing, even people mentioning his description without knowing why. Those are confirmations that the alignment is almost complete. The universe uses repetition to whisper, get ready. You've been sensing a shift, haven't you? That restlessness in your chest, that strange calm before the wave, it's all connected to this arrival. The tall man's steps are already vibrating through the thread that ties your destiny together. But remember, before a divine arrival, there is always a divine test. You may be tempted to doubt, to walk away, or to think it's all in your head. That's the moment you must stay still. Because the blessing always shows up right after the last doubt fades. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. My beloved, you will know him by the silence that follows. When he enters the room, everything around you will grow quiet. Your mind will stop racing. The noise of overthinking will melt into peace. That's the unmistakable signature of heaven's alignment. He won't need to impress you. He won't need to explain himself. The way he stands, the way he looks at you, it will feel like closure and beginning at once. Don't speak first. Let the moment speak for itself. There's a sacred stillness that happens only once in a lifetime, and this will be it. Archangel Michael says, this connection is not temporary, it's part of a divine handover of peace. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. My precious soul, when the tall man reaches you, his eyes will hold the weight of his journey. Behind that calm expression, there are years of silence, longing, and preparation. He was not sent to fix your brokenness, he was sent because you healed enough to meet him. He will speak softly but powerfully, with words that will feel like they were waiting for the right voice. Every sentence will sound like something you prayed for on your hardest night. Be still when you hear him. Let your heart translate the message your mind won't understand. Because this isn't about logic, it's about memory. Heaven doesn't arrange meetings, it arranges awakenings. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. My beloved, in the days leading up to his arrival, the world around you might feel strange. Devices may glitch, lights may flicker, or you may keep waking up at the same time every night. These are not accidents. They're energetic ripples of his approach. Animals might react around you, birds pausing on your window, dogs barking in certain directions, or feathers appearing out of nowhere. All of this is heaven confirming, it's almost time. The tall man's energy moves like a wave, it changes everything before he even arrives. That's why people near you might start acting differently, they're unconsciously responding to the frequency that surrounds your destiny. Stay calm through the shift. Don't fear what leaves, it's making way for what's divinely timed to enter. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. He will say something that sounds simple, but it will carry a hidden meaning meant only for you. It could be a phrase, a memory, or a name. Don't overlook it, heaven hides messages inside ordinary words. This moment will replay in your mind for days after, not because of confusion, but because it will feel too divine to process all at once. Every time you think of it, you'll feel a calm warmth over your heart. That's your spirit confirming, this was real. Archangel Michael says, do not run, do not rush. Let this unfold with grace. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. My beloved child, once he steps into your life, certain doors will automatically open. Not physical doors, but doors of opportunity, healing, and truth. His arrival carries a key that unlocks what you've been praying for in silence. But not everyone will celebrate this shift. Some people around you might feel uneasy, even jealous. That's because divine timing doesn't bless confusion, it exposes it. Don't defend your blessing to those who refuse to see it. You are not required to explain what heaven is orchestrating. You only need to walk in trust. Let your peace speak louder than their opinions. This is not just a meeting, it's a message in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. My dear one, the tall man's presence will bring a storm before it brings stillness. This is how transformation always enters. The wind shakes what isn't rooted so that only the true remains. You might cry. You might feel everything at once, relief, pain, love, confusion, but that's okay. You're not falling apart, you're being recalibrated. Once his truth reaches you, you'll understand why everything had to take this long. Heaven was aligning you to receive, not to chase. This connection was never late, it's arriving in the perfect divine hour. Archangel Michael says, heaven's timing is always precise, your waiting was not in vain. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. My beloved, the energy after his arrival will not feel ordinary. You'll feel lighter, even if nothing physical has changed. You'll notice your mood shifting without reason, your skin tingling when you think of him, your intuition feeling sharper than ever. These are confirmations that your soul has recognized divine connection. You've just entered a higher frequency, and heaven is smiling upon you. Take a moment to be grateful. The tall man is not your ending, he's the beginning of your next chapter. What happens from here depends not on fate, but on faith. So stand tall, stay calm, and let the story unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved child, the moment his eyes meet yours, you will feel the air change. It will be like the entire world pauses for one heartbeat. Every sound will soften, every thought will fade, and time itself will seem to hold its breath, because heaven recognizes this scene as sacred. You'll notice small details that will stay with you forever, the way the light hits his face, the calm in his voice, the certainty in his presence. These are not coincidences, they are divine markers confirming that your waiting season has reached its conclusion. His energy will feel familiar, like a memory you never lived but always remembered. It will awaken something ancient within you, something that was written long before birth. And in that exact moment, your soul will whisper, "This is the one heaven spoke of." Type Amen to get blessing 2121. My dear one, don't rush to speak. Let silence introduce you both properly. The tall man will carry the kind of peace that doesn't need to prove itself. He will stand still, allowing your spirit to recognize his before any words are exchanged. You'll notice his eyes, steady, deep, almost knowing. They'll feel like they've seen you before, even if it's your first meeting in this lifetime. That's because souls remember what minds forget. The conversation will begin softly, maybe about something simple, but behind every word, heaven will be weaving destiny. And though the setting might be ordinary, a hallway, a street corner, a quiet cafe, the energy will feel extraordinary. It's not about where you meet. It's about who sent him. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. My beloved, when he begins to speak, listen closely to the tone of his voice. It will have the rhythm of calm, the warmth of truth, and the echo of something you've been waiting to hear. He will not try to impress you, he will simply be. He will mention something small, a phrase, a date, a memory, that connects directly to your life, though he couldn't possibly know it. That's the sign you've been asking for. It's heaven confirming that this connection is not man-made. There will be a moment where your heart wants to run, not out of fear but out of disbelief. That's when you must stay still. Because what's happening isn't coincidence, it's divine timing unfolding right before your eyes. This is what alignment looks like, stillness that feels louder than thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. My beloved soul, that night after you meet him, you won't sleep easily. You'll replay every detail, the tone of his voice, the exact words, the way he looked when he said your name. Your mind will try to understand, but your heart will already know. You'll feel a strange warmth in your chest, almost like light is expanding inside you. That's your energy syncing with his. You may even hear a soft ringing in your ears. That's not noise, it's your spirit adjusting to the higher vibration of divine union. Don't tell too many people about it right away. This moment is sacred. Keep it protected like a seed, because not everyone is ready to understand the garden that heaven is planting for you. This connection will reveal itself in quiet ways before it speaks loudly. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. My beloved, in the following days, strange alignments will keep happening. You'll see his initials in random places, you'll hear his name in conversations, or a song that played during your meeting will start repeating unexpectedly. These are spiritual echoes. Even technology might behave differently, messages delayed, numbers repeating, or lights flickering when you think of him. The universe uses the language of signs when words are too small to carry truth. Every time it happens, close your eyes and whisper gratitude. The tall man's arrival is not just about romance or destiny, it's about awakening. You are stepping into a new frequency of divine purpose. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear this connection, it was chosen for your growth, not your grief." Type Amen to get blessing 2525. My beloved one, as days pass, you'll start noticing that your emotions shift easily. You might find yourself crying without sadness, smiling without reason. Feeling love that doesn't need explanation. That's your heart remembering how to trust divine timing again. This tall man is not here to replace what was lost, he's here to remind you what never truly left. He will mirror your strength, your softness, your healing. When he speaks about his past, listen closely. You'll realize his story somehow mirrors yours, like two different rivers flowing from the same mountain. Every scar he carries will speak to a wound you've healed. That's heaven showing you symmetry in pain and purpose. Don't overthink it. Just breathe and allow the connection to move as it must. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. My beloved child, soon you'll notice divine tests appearing again. Old faces may return, old fears may whisper, or old memories may resurface. These are the final checks from the universe, testing if you're truly ready to walk in what you prayed for. Don't engage with what tries to distract you now. The enemy of destiny is always disguised as urgency. Stay patient, stay still, and let your faith do the speaking. The tall man's presence will anchor you. Even if he's silent, you'll feel calmer when he's near. That calmness is heaven's fingerprint on your connection. Archangel Michael says, peace is your confirmation. If it brings confusion, it's not from heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. My precious soul, when the tall man finally opens his heart fully, it will not be through grand gestures but through steady consistency. He will show up when others disappear. He will bring calm instead of chaos. He'll remember details no one else noticed, your favorite color, the way you hold your breath before speaking, the silence between your words. And when he speaks, it won't be to impress, it will be to reassure. He will not ask you to change, he will see the beauty in your truth. That's how divine connections work, they recognize, not demand. You will realize that this was not about love found, it was about purpose discovered. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. My beloved, as time unfolds, both of you will feel guided into decisions you didn't plan. New opportunities, sudden travel, unexpected encounters, it will all seem random, yet perfectly aligned. That's how heaven moves when the mission begins. The tall man will push you toward purpose, not distraction. His words will challenge your limits but heal your fears. You may not understand why he appeared when he did, but you'll soon realize that his timing brought completion to your waiting. Heaven doesn't deliver early or late, it delivers when it's safe. Your part is simple: remain open, remain kind, remain grounded. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. My beloved, as this chapter continues, you will realize that this meeting was never the ending, it was the ignition. The tall man's presence will ignite something powerful in you: courage, forgiveness, vision, strength. You'll stop doubting yourself because his calm will mirror the confidence heaven already placed within you. Together, Your energies will build something bigger than emotion, it will be legacy. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid to walk through doors that open easily. Grace makes what's meant for you feel natural. This is your new era, where divine peace replaces waiting and faith becomes fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. My beloved child, the atmosphere after that meeting will feel different, almost unreal. Even the smallest things around you will carry a subtle glow, as though light itself is trying to tell you something has shifted forever. The tall man's presence will linger in your thoughts like a melody that refuses to fade. You'll find yourself touching objects he's touched, replaying words he spoke, wondering why everything now feels charged with quiet meaning. Don't resist that sensation, it's not obsession, it's awakening. Your energy field has recognized the pattern of destiny and it's adjusting to fit the new alignment. When you breathe, it will feel deeper. When you walk, it will feel lighter. The universe will begin to rearrange itself around your new vibration. This is what it feels like when heaven finalizes a promise. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. My dearest one, days may pass, yet that meeting will remain vivid, as if it happened moments ago. You'll notice your emotions rise and settle in waves, joy, awe, quiet disbelief. That's your soul integrating the experience. The tall man's energy was not temporary, it's still working inside you. You might dream of him standing in sunlight or calling your name from a place you cannot see. When that happens, know it isn't a dream, it's communication from the higher realm, a reminder that connection transcends distance. Heaven often speaks through remembrance. Every time you recall his presence, you are tuning into that sacred frequency again. Archangel Michael says, this memory is a portal, not a wound. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. My beloved, strange blessings will begin to appear around you. Things that once felt delayed will suddenly move with ease. Conversations that used to bring pain will start to feel peaceful. That's the ripple effect of divine contact. Even your surroundings will begin to respond. The air will feel softer, colors will appear richer. You may find feathers, coins, or small symbols of guidance appearing exactly when you need reassurance. Nothing is random anymore. These are confirmations that the tall man's message wasn't just personal, it was spiritual. Through him, heaven reached into your timeline and rewrote a portion of your future. Stay humble, stay present. The miracle has only just begun. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. My precious soul, soon you will begin to hear whispers of opportunity, new paths opening, unexpected messages, people returning with apologies. Don't rush to respond, let discernment lead. The tall man's influence has awakened divine protection around your name. Not everyone will understand the shift, and that's fine. You are moving to a frequency that not everyone can follow. Remember, elevation often requires separation. You might feel moments of isolation right after divine encounters, that's how heaven creates space for reflection. Use that time to journal, to breathe, to listen. Within silence, your next direction will reveal itself. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. My beloved, clarity will come to you in flashes. You'll be doing something ordinary, washing your hands, walking, or reading, and suddenly, a truth will strike your heart with precision. That is the hidden message he carried. The tall man's purpose was never to stay, it was to activate. He was heaven's messenger in human form, sent to remind you of your strength, your calling, your worth. His presence was the bridge between your old life and the one that's now unfolding. You'll realize that what you thought was coincidence was actually choreography. Every moment, every meeting, every pause, divinely arranged. This revelation will change the way you see everything. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. My beloved child, gratitude will flow through you naturally. You'll stop complaining about what didn't work and start marveling at what's unfolding. That shift in vibration is the doorway to your next season. People who once ignored you will start noticing you. New opportunities will align without effort. It's not luck, it's spiritual authority being restored to you. Archangel Michael stands guard beside you now, ensuring that nothing blocks the blessing that was sealed by this encounter. You may not see him, but you'll feel the warmth of his protection when you're alone. Your story has turned a sacred corner. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. My beloved, as days go by, your intuition will sharpen. You'll begin to sense truth instantly, to read energy before words are spoken. That's a gift transferred through divine contact. The tall man's visit awakened dormant light within you. You'll no longer need to chase signs, they'll come to you. The right people will find you, the right messages will appear, and the right timing will unfold without struggle. There's power in surrender, and you've finally reached that level. Heaven doesn't require effort, it requires trust. And you, my child, have earned that trust through endurance. You are now walking in divine rhythm. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. My dear one, at unexpected moments, you may still think of him. Not with longing, but with reverence. Because you'll realize that he was never just someone. He was a messenger disguised as a man. His presence was the proof that miracles wear human faces. And now, every time you encounter kindness, courage, or truth, you'll see reflections of that energy again. This realization will not bring tears, it will bring calm. Because you'll finally understand that heaven doesn't take, it transforms. Every meeting, every goodbye, every mystery, it all carries divine purpose. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer waiting, you are living the answered prayer. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. My beloved, your world will continue to expand now. Financial doors will open, emotional wounds will close, and creativity will pour through you like never before. These are rewards of obedience, gifts that follow trust. The tall man's chapter in your life may change form, but its energy remains. It will keep guiding you in subtle ways, through intuition, through peace, through divine nudges. So keep walking forward. Don't chase what's already found you. Don't mourn what heaven repurposed. You are standing at the threshold of your elevation, and nothing can stop what's unfolding next. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Final divine message. Archangel Michael whispers, the tall man was not the destination, he was the confirmation. The blessing is not behind you, it's ahead. Carry peace wherever you go. Speak gently. Move wisely. Heaven is no longer testing you, it's trusting you. The same light that led him to your door will now guide you toward the future that awaits. You have completed the waiting season. You have stepped into divine movement. Sparkles, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Sparkles.